Hi, and welcome to part 2 of our tutorial on preferences. In the first part we dealt with the general keywords, and now we're going to deal with the keyword section of the preferences. Now, once again, you see that if you put your cursor over these, the labels, it gives you a description of what the option does. So the first thing we're going to do is keyword sorting. Now the default is that it's alphabetically done. In other words, you connect a series of keywords to your image and they are arranged alphabetically. That works for many search engines, but many stock houses and search engines work differently, where they place more value on those keywords that are at the front of the list than those that are at the back. Getty gives you, I believe, 5 words that you can put at the front of your list of keywords, and they have special importance in searches. Also, Alamy does the same thing, where those keywords at the front or closer to the front have more importance in the search function. Alright, so how do we sort these keywords? Well, the way we do that is by giving a value to each of the categories of our generators. And basically, this concept here is that, for instance, concepts are more important, so I give it a 1. The color is not as important, so I give it a 10. And I go through and I arrange these categories with a number. And when it sorts, it'll sort by these categories. So more concept words will be at the front than black white color words or format words. How it actually works, you're going to have to play around with it, but we'll show that in the other tutorials how it works. But that's the general idea. Another thing to be aware of, and we go in here to vocabulary, and we'll go to our regular one. The other thing to be aware of is that words that are at the front of the column come before words at the end. So that if, for instance, achievement will appear towards the front of the list, success will be after it's successful, and succeed will be down towards the end, depending on how you've weighted your sort. So how you arrange the words in the vocabulary is very important if you're using assorted keywords. And we have there's lots of tools in which you can move your keywords around to get them just the way you want. And you should look at the vocabulary tutorial for more details on that. Alright, let's go back here. So that's a brief overview, and when we go into some of the keywording, we'll give you a better, clearer idea. And basically, the other thing that you can do besides sorting is to use essential keywords. And when you do that, and that's kind of to be Getty compliant, but it can be also for other stock houses. If you have a stock house that only allows you, say, 25 words, and you can go ahead and click on this and give it, say, a word limit of 25 and save, and then we go over to entry. Now what that means is that when this is clicked on, the use essential keywords Getty compliant, that means that you can keyword up in this box and you can fill it up to 25 because that's the limit we gave it, and the program will tell you how many you have left. And these words, the essential ones, are put at the front of your keywording list. So if I go over here, you see that those words are here at the front of the list, and so they'll be more important than the ones towards the bottom. And you can see also here on the IPTC they're arranged in the same way. So by having your this checked, you make sure that these essential keywords are at the front of your list. Alright, many of you, some of you, submit to Alamy. And they have a very particular way about how they want their keywords. So you put a check in here and it arranges everything you need for Alamy. It means, and it has all the boxes, it puts brackets around the multiple word keywords. It has no character between the keywords, phrases. Their separator character is blank, and all the things are filled up correctly. So if we save that, that means that when you keyword, you'll fill up these boxes here with your Alamy keywords. And you can then cut and paste those into the Alamy online submission site. And of course, we have another tutorial dedicated just to Alamy keywording, so you should want to watch that too. Alright, so those are Alamy ones, and they're all the different setups. Now you can use this outside of the Alamy and Getty paradigm, and we give you many ways you can change the numbers here and click on different boxes, and hopefully that will fit your needs there. Separator character, this is a very important concept, and it's what goes between each keyword phrase. Right now we've got it at a semicolon. Photoshop uses a comma. Like we said, Alamy uses a space. Everyone has a different character. You want to, again, talk to your Stockhouse or your web programmer to find out what that is, what your character is. Automatically put brackets around. This is another Alamy feature where phrases get brackets around them, and then you can go and change them to quotation marks if you want. Place photographer's name in keywords. This is for the individual program. That automatically happens, that your name is placed within the keywords. There it is over there. So when if people search a database on your name, they will find it. Use single word keywords. That's again for outdated or outmoded search engines that don't handle phrases and multi-words. So if you click on this, the Keyword Perfect will take out all your phrases and just leave single word keywords there. Now again, we're back down to the weighted sort importance, and I can't stress enough that if you're a photographer and you are not interested in sorting algorithms and how it works, then just leave these all at 5 and go ahead and keyword and you'll be okay. But if you are very interested, and this is really designed for Alamy photographers and others, really important, if it's really important to you to get your the words at the front of your list, then you want to spend some time playing around with this, giving different numbers to this, processing the keywords, looking at what's produced, going back and changing it again. It is not a perfect system in that it's going to get everything that you want at the front, but it's a pretty good system in getting in general what you want at the front of the list. Alright, and again, you want to go and watch the Getty and Alamy tutorials of keywording to flesh out what it means to sort your keywords. Thank you very much.